Let me ask you a question, and I want you to be honest with yourself. Are you sitting there waiting for that one phone call, that one email, that one lucky break to fall out of the sky and change everything? Here's a hard truth, a truth that might sting a little. Opportunity isn't wandering around looking for a place to happen. It doesn't knock on the doors of those who are simply hoping. It is drawn like a magnet to those who have prepared the ground for its arrival. Opportunity is drawn to those who have meticulously built the habits that call it into existence. Think of opportunities like seeds. You can't just wish a harvest into being. You have to get your hands dirty. You plant those seeds in the rich soil of preparation. You water them with the sweat of discipline, and you guard them with relentless persistence. Only then, only after the work is done, do they grow into something real, something you can finally hold in your hands. I'm about to lay out 7 habits for you. They're not complicated theories from a textbook. They are simple, they are powerful, and they are the actions that the most successful people among us live by day in and day out. Because success, it isn't an accident. It isn't some cosmic lottery. It is the predictable result of preparation, finally shaking hands with opportunity. So, let's begin. Let's unlock the habits that swing doors open and create paths where there were none. Habit number 1 is a commitment to continuous learning, a daily pledge to your own growth. Here's a secret that fundamentally shifted my entire life. Opportunities don't show up fully formed. They don't arrive in a neat little package with a bow on top. They show up as whispers, as ideas, as new knowledge, as a skill you haven't mastered yet. And the person who is ready, the one who has been sharpening their mind all along, that is the one who hears the whisper and seizes the moment. Continuous learning isn't something you do once in a while. It's a way of life. It's a daily decision. Pick up a book. Listen to someone who has walked the path before you. Absorb knowledge from every possible source. Every single new idea, every shift in perspective is a potential seed for a new opportunity. You have to plant it, care for it, and then watch what it becomes. You see, most people are passive. They wait for life to slap them with a lesson. They wait for luck. While they wait, the world moves on without them. But the ones who commit to daily learning, they are always prepared. They see the turn in the road before they get there. Imagine a man who carries a small notebook. Every single day, he jots down one new idea, one insight, or one new skill. After a year, that notebook holds 365 seeds. After a decade, it holds over 3,000. Can you see the gravity of opportunity that is pulled toward a mind so prepared? Learning isn't just about what you find in books. It's in the conversations you have. It's in paying attention to the world around you. It's in the humility of learning from your victories just as much as your defeats. You don't need to know everything at once. You just have to be learning fast enough to be able to act with courage when the window of opportunity cracks open. A formal education will make you a living, but self-education will make you a fortune. The world is in constant motion. New industries are born overnight. New technologies reshape our reality. If you are not actively learning, you are by default falling behind. And when you're falling behind, opportunities don't just pass you by. They don't even see you. This commitment to learning is also an act of profound humility. It's the quiet admission that says, I don't have all the answers. It's the strength to say, I can be better tomorrow than I am today. Knowledge is the fuel that keeps the fire burning. Your action is the engine that moves you forward. The growth you gain from daily learning compounds just like interest in a bank. It might feel small at first, but soon the cumulative effect will astound you. You will become the person that opportunity seeks out because you are undeniably ready for it. Success is predictable. It is not luck. It is the raw, unfiltered result of hard work and discipline. Learning is the work before the work. It's the preparation that makes opportunity recognize you in a crowd. Start today, right now. Pick up a book instead of your phone. Listen to a lecture. Ask questions. Take notes. Commit to learning one new thing every single day. Every idea is a key. Every lesson is a ladder. Every insight is a map to a future you get to design yourself. Make continuous learning your foundational habit. If you stop growing, you stop attracting opportunity. Habit 2, building an unbreakable character. Opportunity isn't just looking for talent or intelligence, it's searching for character. At the end of the day, who you are will always matter more than what you know. Knowledge is powerful and skills are essential. But without a foundation of integrity, of raw honesty, of unwavering reliability, all of it turns to dust. Would you hand over responsibility to someone whose word means nothing? Of course not. Opportunity works the same way. Trust is the true magnet for sustainable, long-term success. Your skills might get you in the door for the interview, but it is your character alone that will determine if you get to stay. I have watched people with breathtaking talent lose absolutely everything because their integrity was hollow. Opportunity finds its way to those with a strong moral compass because the world is already flooded with clever people who cut corners. When you build character, you become a rarity. Character is built in the 1,000 tiny unseen decisions you make every day. Do you honor your commitments? Do you speak the truth even when it's hard? Do you see things through to the end? These are the moments that define you. Trust accrues with consistency. One honest act lays a foundation. Over time, this creates your reputation, which is the most valuable asset you will ever own. Success is less about what we achieve and more about who we are forced to become. The world rewards the people who can be counted on when the pressure is on. It rewards the leaders who guide with integrity. Character attracts character. Honest people find honest partners. By strengthening your own character, you are curating the nature of the opportunities that will come your way. A strong character is the compass that helps you tell the difference between a trap and a triumph. Be ruthlessly honest, take radical responsibility, and own your mistakes. Remember, character is invisible in the short term, but it is undeniable in the long run. At first, your small acts of integrity might go unnoticed, but over time, they create a reputation that precedes you. When your name becomes synonymous with honesty and reliability, opportunities will find you. Not because you chase them down, but because they know they can trust you. Character is the bedrock. Build it fiercely and protect it jealously because your character endures. Habit 3 is mastering the art of communication. Opportunity rarely arrives through things or machines. It arrives through people. That's why communication is one of the most potent skills you could ever develop. Your words can unlock doors that effort can never force open. You could have the most brilliant idea, but if you cannot articulate it with clarity, that idea remains a prisoner. Communication is not a soft skill. It is an essential tool for survival and success. Effective communication is a trinity: speaking, listening, and connecting. Speaking shares your vision. Listening understands the world of others. But connecting is where the magic lies. Connecting allows trust to be forged. Think of communication as a bridge. On one side stands you, on the other is someone holding the key to the door you need. If the bridge is weak, you remain stranded. Your words and your capacity to connect are the materials that build that bridge. You don't have to be a natural speaker. You just have to be willing to practice. Communication is not a performance. It's a connection. Focus less on trying to impress people and more on genuinely expressing yourself. Don't hunt for fancy words. Speak from the heart so they can understand you. Speak with conviction so they can feel you. People will likely forget the exact words you said, but they will never forget how you made them feel. Conviction makes your message believable. Listening is every bit as powerful as speaking. Most people don't truly listen. They just pause while waiting for their turn to talk. The person who develops active listening becomes magnetic because deep listening demonstrates respect. Connection transcends mere words. It's in your tone and body language. When you speak with sincerity, simple words can move mountains. Communication is 20% what you know and 80% how you feel about what you know. Passion is the power. Read every day to expand your vocabulary. Practice speaking in your daily interactions. Listen with intensity to hear the meaning behind the words. Study great communicators and watch how they use silence in stories. Mean what you say and say what you mean. Your words can open doors that effort alone cannot. Effort creates value, but communication is what reveals that value. When people can finally see the value you bring, they will bring you opportunity. Habit 4 is nurturing a positive attitude. A positive outlook is not just a feel-good platitude, it is a powerful, invisible force. Opportunity will actively avoid the chronic complainer, but beat a path to the door of the resilient optimist. Life is guaranteed to be filled with challenges and setbacks. Your attitude determines your response. Two people can hit the same problem. One becomes bitter, the other becomes better. The difference is the internal state of the mind. A positive attitude doesn't mean denial. It means facing reality with a spirit of resilience. It means saying, this problem is big, but so is my capacity to find a solution. That mindset is a beacon. When a complainer walks into a room, the energy plummets. They focus on what's broken and assign blame. But when a positive person enters, the energy lifts. They acknowledge the challenge and immediately pivot to the fix. People are naturally drawn to that constructive energy. Your internal state is like a light. When you keep it positive, opportunities are drawn to that flame like moths. When negativity clouds your spirit, your light dims and opportunities pass you by in the darkness. Maintaining a positive attitude is a discipline, not a default setting. It requires conscious effort. It is not the blowing of the wind that determines your destination. It is the set of the sail. The same winds of circumstance blow on all of us. Choose to set your sail. Stand guard at the door of your mind. Be selective about the information you consume. Practice gratitude as a daily ritual to transform what you have into more than enough. Surround yourself with positive people because attitudes are contagious. Reframe problems as lessons. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" ask, "What is this trying to teach me?" Speak the language of possibility. Your words create your world. Replace every complaint with a potential solution. A positive spirit is a lighthouse. No one wants to partner with a cynic or follow a leader who only sees the worst-case scenario. Everyone wants to be around the person who believes and sees what's possible. When life gets tough, your attitude is your anchor. It will hold you steady in the storm and be the wind in your sails when the sun comes out. Keep your light on. Opportunity is looking for you, and it needs a signal to find exactly where you are standing. Habit 5 is taking relentless initiative. Opportunity belongs to the person who moves first, not the one who waits for permission. The world rarely sends out engraved invitations. Life rewards the one who steps up and takes action before they are asked. Initiative is the spark and the signal that tells the world you can be trusted with more. It means you don't wait for a manager to tell you what needs to be done. You see a problem and you start solving it. Initiative immediately positions you as someone who can be counted on. Waiting feels safe and comfortable, but waiting is also dangerous. While you are hesitating, someone else is moving and building. Opportunity does not wait around forever. Life does not respond to need. It responds to seed. Need is passive and sits back hoping. Seed is active and says, "I will go out and plant first." You must plant the seed long before you can see the harvest. Act before the reward. People who get recognized are the ones who consistently go the extra mile. They solve the problem before it becomes a crisis. A mistake born from initiative is 1,000 times better than a failure caused by hesitation. When you move, you gain valuable experience. Start small by doing tasks without being asked. Learn to anticipate needs. Proactive people are cherished. Always ask, "What's next?" Take ownership. Trust your gut and act. The perfect time will never arrive. Habit 6 is intentionally expanding your network. Your network of relationships is your personal gateway to opportunity. No one achieves anything significant alone. Every major breakthrough is facilitated by other people. Someone opens a door or makes an introduction. You become the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. This is a law of life. If you spend time with complainers, you will complain. If you spend time with high achievers, you will drive harder. You don't have to passively wait for the right people. Go out and find them. Join groups centered around your interests. Seek out those who challenge you to be better. A powerful network is about who knows you. Are you known for being reliable and encouraging? Opportunity flows toward trust. Think of your life as a garden where relationships are the seeds. You don't build a network only when you need something. You build it long before with generosity.